And Davis Berry is number 5 man out in center field. Nick Fulmer is the third baseman. We welcome you in. We've been I was in the dugout in the top of the first inning getting names from the East Idaho Rockies. So you just got to line up with numbers and positions. So had to go get names so we could figure it out. Evanston goes down in 4. Seth Lloyd gets a 2-out single in the top of the first. And that is about it for the Outlaws. Then they go down bottom of the first now, leading off for the East Idaho Rockies. McGuire Jepson, second baseman, had 2 of those 3 outs. Curtis Drake, the pitcher, up second, and Jaden Schwab up third. He plays shortstop. Trey Armstrong is fourth. He is the first baseman. Davis Berry out in center field after that, and Nick Fulmer, the third baseman. Grady Rasmussen after him. Second pitch, ground ball, and 1-3 to the pitcher's mound. McGuire Jepson goes down. 1 gone in the bottom of the first inning. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Grady Rasmussen bats 7th and plays the number 7 position, left field. Diamond Hepworth is the right fielder, and batting 8th, and in the 9th spot it is Matt Hansen, the catcher. First pitch delivered, looking to the opposing pitcher, Curtis Drake. Kimball Madsen on the mound out today for the Outlaws. Griffin Mitchell at first. Brendan Thompson at second. At short, Seth Lloyd. Here's the 0-1, and it's down in the dirt to make it 1-1. Seth Lloyd at shortstop and Bo Lloyd at third base. Out in left field, Chris Perriman. Center field, Brandon Wicks. And right field, Ryan Fisher. Second pitch, chop past the glove of Seth Lloyd over at shortstop for a 1-out single. 3-pitch at bat for Drake. And first base runner of the day for the East Idaho Rockies. Jaden Schwab is up. So like I said, the coach for East Idaho, he was coming in over the mountain about 2 minutes before this game started, so he scribbled together a lineup, and then we had to go get names for it. The East Idaho Rockies actually have names on the back of their jerseys, last names at least. Had those, needed some first names. They have a rather large roster, at least by Southwest Wyoming standards, what we're used to. They've got 9 out in the field and then 7 more in the bench, so same size team as the Casper Oilers. Foul ball by Schwab. Trying to get that scoreboard working and focused. The problem is that, well, maybe that'll help a little bit. Problem is we've got the mesh backing. That kind of takes away the focus on that. See if I can get it switched over to manual focus. And then we have pitchers and players out in the field in the way of the scoreboard, but do our best to get a view of that. Delivery, Madsen to Schwab is fouled off. The runner was going and has to retreat. Count is at 1-2. 1 gone, 1 man on. And today's broadcast brought to you in part by Kazine's, where the legacy continues at 800 Front Street in Evanston, giving away 2 patio chairs as part of the Country Fan Fest Summer Pack Party Pack giveaway. 1-2 and a look back over to first. Runner diving in safely. Trey Armstrong, the first baseman, would be the man up after this, barring a double play. Throw home. Runner goes again out to right field. Runner headed for second, has to retreat as Ryan Fisher takes it in for the second out. So 2 gone, 2
out to right field.
Out for the East Idaho Rockies, 1 man on.
Ryan Fisher with the catch.
And Trey Armstrong is up.
Rockies batting is number 11, Trey Armstrong.
Righty on righty matchup. Armstrong, the first baseman, takes a fastball for a strike first pitch. Again, just 1 game today for Evanston. East Idaho did not play yesterday. This is their first day of the 4-day tournament. Outlaws scheduled 1 today, 1 tomorrow. Look back over to the bases. Now Kimball comes home. Breaking ball, looped out into the left field and dropped in to the glove of the shortstop, Seth Lloyd, for the third out. 4 come to the plate. No runners come around to score, just like for the Outlaws. So one hit apiece as we head to the top of the second inning. 0-0 score on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and MyLocalRadio.com. Looking for a new dentist? Look no further. McKay Frankham has been in Evanston for 18 years, maintains affordable prices and covers everything from root canals to dentures to cosmetic dentistry.
Hi, I'm Dr. McKay Frankham, and I invite you to come and see me at 170 Arrowhead Drive in Evanston. Our goal is to give you a reason to smile. Excellent customer service, excellent results, and at affordable, reasonable rates.
McKay Frankham, for your family's dental needs.
Make your next big purchase a lot easier with competitive rates and excellent service from Trona Valley. Whether you're buying a new vehicle or your dream home, consider Trona Valley as your financial partner. We can provide you with pre-approved loans and dealer direct financing. Contact a loan specialist about your financial needs today. Call 800-331-6268 or stop by a branch location. Trona Valley member NCUA.
Throughout life, we celebrate the important milestones with jewelry, like graduation with a class ring, a watch for Father's Day, wedding sets for the bride and groom, a strand of pearls for your sweet 16, mother's rings to celebrate family. Commemorate these milestones working side by side with your personal jeweler at Sievers Jewelers. When you want to say, I want this moment to last forever, say it with Sievers. Sievers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
Welcome you back to Giants Field in progress at the top of the second inning. 0-0 score on the Impact Physical Therapy. Bo Lloyd at the plate and down 1-2. Leadoff man for the Outlaws here in this second inning. Took a ball, first pitch strike, took ball two, or took ball one on the second, and then fouled off the third. Curtis Drake on the mound working for a second inning. Catcher Hansen sets up outside. Delivered inside, out towards short, past the glove of Schwab, and a single to lead off for Bo Lloyd. Hot bat lately for Bo. 4-pitch single to lead things off. First leadoff runner we've had for either sides early on in this scheduled 7-inning game. And Ryan, if you're back listening, I believe it's a 2-hour time limit, but last week for the Rocky Mountain it was 1 hour 50 minutes. So let me know on the time limit if you are back there and hear me on that. Throw back to first. Lloyd's in safely. Ryan Fisher dancing in and out of the box. Now back in. Awaiting his first pitch off the stretch. Fastball. Liked it. Took a swing at it, but fouled Nick and strike one. Drake taking his time looking down to Matt Hansen at catcher. Trey Armstrong at first for the Rockies, and McGuire Jepson rounds out the right side of the infield. Chop back the right side and just tailing foul for Fisher on a ground ball. Down 0-2 in the count. Fisher hitting .345 coming into this at-bat. And we have a check on the second base umpire down to Bo Lloyd. I think we've got some turf that came up on the infield. And yeah, they've got some sod that hasn't quite set over down the first baseline. Umpire's stomping on that to get it set back. Now he's retreating back to his position in between first and second base. 0-2 count for Fisher, none gone. And another setup outside for Hansen. Fisher takes the fastball, gets through the glove of Hansen. Lloyd off safely in standing up into second base on the pass ball. Count at 1-2 for Ryan. Look back to second. Now the pitch, breaking ball, hits the dirt again and past Hansen. Bo goes from first to third on back-to-back wild throws. Trying to catch a swing and miss from Ryan Fisher at the plate. He takes both of them, so now he's evened up the count at 2-2. Hansen hoping a third one doesn't go into the dirt. Here's the 2-2 fastball. Out to shallow center field. May drop, will not. Tagging at third and headed for home. Throw is off and not in time. It hits Bo. So he's in safely for the first run of the game. Sacrifice fly by Ryan Fisher and a quality at-bat to get the first run in. 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. One gone and 7, 8, 9 due up for the Outlaws. Brendan Thompson, second baseman, to the plate right now. Thompson, not a first ball swinger. And as expected, he takes this one. He's not in terrible company for that. You know, Mike Trout almost never swings at a first pitch. Second pitch, hammers it out to short, and it's a looping liner that drops into the glove of Schwab for the second out. Kimball Matson to the plate. 2 gone, 1 already in for the Outlaws. Matson, a right-handed hitter, and getting a chance to bat today. And pitch. A lot of times he has been DH'd for throughout the season in these situations. Coming in at about a 350 hitter in limited at-bats. He's just had 38 total plate appearances. OPS of almost 900. Up 2-0 on the count after taking 2 straight high balls. First one a fastball, second one a breaker. 2-0 delivery. Chop down the third base line. Good glove over there and a long throw. 5-3 put out. A good stretch by Armstrong. Nick Fulmer throws out Matson for the third out of the inning, but the Outlaws strike first. 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board as we head to the bottom of the second next on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 is the Outlaws score in the half. Bo Lloyd gets on with a single, and then back-to-back wild throws on an 0-2 count. Fisher taking both of those pitches. Both get to the backstop and allow Bo to advance to second and then third base. And then a knockout into center field for Ryan Fisher goes good for a sacrifice fly. And the Outlaws get the first run on the board here at Giants Field. Kimball Matson out for a second inning of work going up against 5'6'7" Davis Berry at the plate, followed by Nick Fulmer and Grady Rasmussen of the East Idaho Rockies. Righty on lefty matchup. Fastball first pitch popped up into the air. Brendan Thompson being called up by the shortstop Seth Lloyd, and the ball brought in the shallow outfield grass just beyond second base for a one-pitch out to start the inning. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Kazine's. The legacy continues at 800 Front Street in Evanston, giving away 2 patio chairs as part of the My Local Radio Summer Party Pack giveaway. First pitch, breaking ball strike into the zone for Fulmer. Righty on righty matchup, 0-1 count to him. You can sign up for the party pack at any one of many businesses around the town of Evanston. Back-to-back breaking balls, and this one caught Fulmer way out in front of it. Looking silly swinging at that one. 0-2 count to Fulmer, 1 gone. Matson looking for his first strikeout of the day. Does he go fastball? No, back-to-back-to-back breaking balls. This one missing outside, and it's a 1-2 count. See what Gross calls here. Fastball down in the dirt, taken again for Fulmer. He's evened it up at 2-2. Quick work by Matson. Fastball in the zone, swing and a miss, and Fulmer retreats back to the dugout. First strikeout of the day for Matson is out number 2 of the second. And the last hope of this frame represented by Grady Rasmussen, the left fielder. Left-handed bat, taking his warm-up swings in a wide open stance and closes it a little bit when he gets to the plate and ready to swing. Fastball outside edge for strike one. Madsen has it working through 3 balls, 8 strikes in the first inning. Has thrown 2 balls to 6 strikes. Make it 3 now in this second inning. A guy that normally gets the pitch count up a little bit high in Madsen. He's working efficiently, at least thus far. 1-1, popped up, out of play down the third base side. 1 pitch away from heading on to the third, down 1-2. Madsen third on the team in innings pitched behind Ryan Fisher and Seth Lloyd, both within a third of an inning of each other at 28 and 27 and a third. Hit down the shortstop and right past the body of Seth Lloyd. Infield single as the ball took a funny bounce and hit off the left shoulder of Lloyd. 2-out single for Grady Rasmussen continues the inning. Brings up Diamond Hepworth, the right fielder for East Idaho.
Diamond Hepworth is the batter.
First pitch, high, and a strike. Called by the umpire. Up at the very upper edge of that zone. Small lead over at first base. Madsen shouldn't worry about him too much. Does not. Goes off the stretch and fastball back-to-back delivered for strike 2. A little bit bigger of a lead this time by Rasmussen's. Fastball lower side and missing for a ball. Matt Hansen on deck. Well, thank you to Diamond Hepworth for, he was the one helping me with these names as the game was getting started. Here's the pitch. Fouled off of his foot and out of play. Madsen gets a new ball, steps on the rubber, looks down to Gross, gets the signal into the set position. Off the stretch, fastball, no, took something off it, a changeup, and swing and a miss from Hepworth. 2 strikeouts in the inning, both of them swinging, and the Outlaws head to the top of the third next with a 1-0 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy Board on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Top of the third inning, and the Outlaws leading 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 9-1-2 due up for the Outlaws. Chris Perriman up, and the lineup will then turn over to Brandon Wicks and Reed Gross. Each team has had 1 hit in each of the 4 frames. The Outlaws are the only ones who have been able to bring that around to score, although they needed a little bit of help off a pass ball followed by a wild pitch to do so. That allowed Bo Lloyd to get from first to third and led to the sacrifice fly by Ryan Fisher. Here's Chris Perriman going up against Curtis Drake. Drake goes home. First pitch fouled back and off the protective mesh behind us. 0-1 to Perriman. Second pitch down the third base line, tailing just fair, and for a single to lead things off. Good wheels on first base with Chris Perriman. Maybe look for a steal, bringing Brandon Wicks up to the plate. Towed the line and stayed to the right of the third base line. Got out into shallow left field. 2-pitch single for Perriman. Turns the lineup over to Wicks. Brandon Wicks right at the top along with Seth Lloyd in batting average. No hit here most likely. Maybe it'll drop out into left field. Picked up by the shortstop at the edge of the grass by Jaden Schwab. One gone. 1 pitch out for Wicks. Saw one he liked and tried to drive it. Ended up a little under. Reed Gross to the plate. 1 on, 1 gone. Drake goes back to first. Perriman in safely. Third baseman in, looking for a bunt. First baseman holding to the bag. First pitch to the plate is a outside ball 1. Middle of the infield at double play depth, although any hard hit ground ball will be hard for them to field as they're about halfway in, playing close to that second base. Bunt shown by Gross. That warrants a throw back to first. Perriman safe again. Well, the third baseman, Nick Fulmer, right at the grass, and another throw back to first. This one close, but Perriman again in safely. 1-0, top of the third. Evanston leading on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Finally, a pitch home. Fastball fouled off. 1-1 count to Gross. Reed had injuries all last year that kind of hampered his hitting ability and defense and ability to play catcher as well, but he's been pretty healthy this year and hitting just under 400 at 384 coming into this game through 102 plate appearances. Third baseman Fulmer again looking for a bunt. Swing and a miss on a fastball by Gross puts him down 1-2. So 2 strikes against Gross. See if that pulls the third baseman back. It does not. He stays, not believing it's not going to be a bunt. Here's the pitch. Fastball chopped to the mound. Picked up by Drake. Throw to second. In time, the turn will be tough. Gross cannot beat it out. A 1-6-3 double play on a tough turn at second. Ends the inning for the Outlaws, and East Idaho coming up next to the bat, bottom of the third, when we return on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kimball Madsen pitching a shutout, but it's very early. Just 6 outs have been recorded for the East Idaho Rockies, and Evanston had a lead throughout the first game yesterday before losing it and then losing their second as well here at the 4-day 4th of July weekend Jackson tournament. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Porter's Fireworks, Evanston's only locally owned and operated fireworks dealer, located at 755 Overthrust Road. For the Rockies, as they come up against Madsen, they are still looking to get all the way through the lineup. They will do that this inning. Matt Hansen, the catcher, leads off, right-handed hitter. After that, it turns over to McGuire Jepson and Curtis Drake. Strike one thrown and taken by Hansen, a fastball inside third of the zone. Madsen working like a Lloyd very quickly on the second pitch. It's low for a ball. Here's the third. Breaking ball misses high. 2-1. First and third kind of playing the lines against Hansen. Swing and a miss. High fastball for Madsen. He gets a lot of swing and miss action from the upper side of that zone, does Madsen. Did that at the Rocky Mountain Tournament last week in Utah. And a swing and a miss on a third high fastball is strikeout number 3 for Kimball. Matt Hansen retired. McGuire Jepson up. He grounded out to Madsen to start off the game in the bottom of the first. Now into the bottom of the third. Curtis Drake got a single. He's on deck. There's been one hit every frame, no more, no less. First pitch taken for a strike. Madsen really working that zone and not letting hitters be very patient at the plate. We'll see if East Idaho can continue that trend for a 6th consecutive frame. Second pitch misses for a ball. 1-1 to Jepson. Here's the pitch from Madsen. Breaking ball took something off it. Out of play, out down the right field line. 1-2 count. 330 and 330, a symmetrical ballpark here at Giants Field, and then a big green monster out at dead center. Struck out looking and dancing out of the way inside corner. Fastball for Madsen at strikeout number 4 of the contest. Did not strike anyone out in the first inning, got 2 in the second. Now has struck out the first 2 batters he's faced in the third. Curtis Drake 1 for 1 in the game, trying to buck that trend. Here's the first pitch, missing high. Bunt shown, pulled back, fastball, popped up into the air, so the trend has been bucked. It's not a strikeout, but it's a putout by Seth Lloyd to end the inning just behind second base. 2 pitches seen by Drake, and there goes the third. We head to the top of the 4th next. Outlaws in a tight one, up ahead 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and available online as well at mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Many of our customers have trusted Jensen Wood Motors for generations. It's important to all of us here at the dealership we always work for the people. My grandpa was a man of his word, and he passed that tradition on to us. We understand that we're here to serve our customers, and every day we try and do that to the best of our ability. We really appreciate each customer, and we want to make sure that they feel that when they're doing business with us.
Jensen Wood Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Montpelier, Idaho.
Top of the 4th inning on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Outlaws up 1-0, and the number 3 man, Seth Lloyd, at the plate going against the right-handed hitter, or right-handed pitcher, Curtis Drake. Seth, a left-handed hitter. Got a 2-out single in his last at-bat. The Outlaws lead the game, but have not been working through the lineup very efficiently, or quickly, I should say. This is just the second at-bat of the number 3 hitter in the 4th inning already. Outlaws have 3 hits in the contest, 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. East Idaho had 1 in the first, 1 in the second, could not get 1 in the third, so they sit at 2 hits. 1-1 count and a looping ball past the third baseman's glove for a single. That was headed right, then bent over to the left. Out into shallow left field, a leadoff single for Seth. Second straight leadoff single for the Outlaws. In back-to-back innings, Griffin Mitchell up to the plate. He went down in the first. Small lead by Lloyd. Stretch pitch, fastball, missing outside.
Bo Lloyd on deck. He's the only player for East Idaho or Evanston to come around to score. Did so on a sacrifice fly. Second pitch, a fastball. Out down the third base side in foul territory. A good move made by Nick Fulmer. A quick jump, and that is out number 1. 1 gone, and Bo Lloyd trying to advance younger brother Seth on. Bo's only got 1 more year with the Outlaws, this being it, and it's just about as soon as the season's over, he's off and away on a mission, from what I understand, for 2 years. Not sure if he knows where yet, though. First pitch will advance Seth as it drops out into center field. First and second go the runners. Good piece of hitting by Bo Lloyd. Had the center fielder, Davis Berry, a little bit confused on where exactly to go. Thought at first maybe he had a chance to make a play on it, and then just had to gauge where to let it drop in front of him. First 2-hit inning for either side. Has a runner in scoring position for Ryan Fisher, who has the only RBI of the day. Drake home, chopped off, opposite side, into the Outlaws dugout down the first baseline. 0-1 for Fisher. He went down 0-2 in his first at-bat. Didn't worry too much about it. Took a pair of wild throws and then knocked one out into the center field area for the sacrifice. Second pitch, swing and a miss, and Fisher once again down 0-2. Count, 1 gone, and a ball taken by Ryan. Fastball outside corner. Brendan Thompson on deck talking to the man at the plate, Fisher. Here's the pitch. Curveball, chopped down the shortstop's side, over to second, and fielder's choice play is made. Bo Lloyd is out at second. Hard slide and no real chance at a turn there. Second base umpire comes out to talk to Bo, and he'll head back to the dugout. So 2 gone, 2 on, runners on the corners. Seth Lloyd advances on to third. Ryan reaches to first. Brandon Thompson to the plate. A little chopping ball out to short. Made a double play almost impossible right from the get-goes. It was pretty slow moving. Here's Drake home to Thompson, taken for strike 1. Second pitch taken for a ball. 6'4" fielder's choice, getting Fisher to the plate, or to the first base bag. Thompson needs to find a hole in the infield here. Goes out. High fly ball out to center field and taken in by the shortstop at the shallow outfield grass. That's 3 gone. And the Outlaws strand a pair. In the fourth, we head to the bottom of the fourth. Still 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and MyLocalRadio.com.
Your vehicle represents one of the major investments you'll make in your lifetime. If you have an accident, large or small, take care of your investment with a professional team that understands the value of your vehicle. T-Bar S Body Shop has been repairing and restoring vehicles to just like new condition for over 7 years. Don't trust your investment to just anyone. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop, stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
Because of the many washers and dryers, it doesn't take long to get all your laundry done at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat in Evanston. Joe's offers an affordable wash and fold service. Plus, large bulky items like sleeping bags and bedspreads are no problem. Big machines clean big loads at Joe's, so whether you want to do it yourself or have someone else take care of it, get it all done at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. So come see why our customers say we're not only the biggest, we're the best at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Jaden Schwab up to the plate, takes ball one. Kimball Madsen struck out 4 in the last 2 innings. Second pitch, opposite field, out to right. Ryan Fisher trying to get a read on it on the retreat, makes the catch for the first. 2-pitch out for Kimball, who continues to improve upon his performance pitch-wise of a week ago. Now, Madsen got the win against Casper, but didn't make it beyond 4 in the scheduled 7-inning game because his pitch count had already reached 108. Strike one taken by Trey Armstrong. Madsen working a lot up in the zone and a lot with the fastball, and it's been working against this East Idaho Rockies team. Here's the 0-1. Goes off speed and knocked out into left field. Drops in front of Perriman, and a single for Armstrong. East Idaho did not get a hit last inning, so that was the first frame in which a team did not get one hit, exactly one hit, and then the Outlaws followed that up by making up for that in the top of the fourth with a pair of hits, stranding 2 runners. And here in the bottom of the fourth, here is East Idaho's hit. Righty on lefty, Davis Berry shows bunt, pulls back. It was high and outside, so ball 1. Great day for baseball so far. It's early in the morning, or early in the day, though, for a long day. It usually stays pretty temperate here in Jackson. Did not stay temperate in Casper is what I was going to say. That was 98. I've also got a canopy draped over me, but the sun's shining. Slight breeze. Nothing like Casper wind. Two-one count to Berry. Shows bunt again and pulls back, takes the strike to even it up at 2-2. Bo Lloyd was racing for the plate at third, and as it currently stands with 2 strikes, he's still inside on that infield grass. Here's the 2-2, bunt shown, and strikeout by way of bunt for Davis Berry. Oh, no. I missed that bunt. That was just strike 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I gave him 1 extra pitch. Okay, now probably taking the bunt off. Madsen was hiding that showing bunt and taken for a ball, so it looks like he wants to go all the way with this bunt. 3-2 count. Do you send the runner on a 3-2 showing bunt? If it goes foul, then he just has to retreat. Runner stays. Swing is held up on and low in the dirt for ball 4. First walk of the day for Kimball or anyone in this game. Comes in the bottom of the 4th inning. Runners on first and second. Nick Fulmer to the plate, right-handed hitter. Struck out in the 2nd inning. He was the second out of that. Madsen losing his zone a little bit now after dealing with that bunt. Last at bat, down 0-1, down 1-0 rather. Madsen looks back to second. Home on the fastball. Hit right back at him and over him into center field. Wicks picks it up, looking for home, holding up on the throw and tossing it to Seth Lloyd. Bases loaded for East Idaho. Evanston up 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, but with 1 out, in desperate need of a double play or at least a strikeout here as Grady Rasmussen, who is 1 for 1 in the game, comes to the plate. Armstrong on third, Berry at second, and Fulmer at first. Here's the first pitch, fouled off, high fastball. Diamond Hepworth on deck. Rasmussen, the number 7 man in the order for East Idaho. Here's the 0-1 from Madsen. Goes up in the zone again, but misses outside. 1-1 count to Rasmussen. Madsen needs to be careful here. Delivers a fastball. Chop to second. Thompson makes the play. Over to second. Out, but the fielder's choice. Throw back to first, not in time. Game has been tied. Armstrong comes around to score the first run of the game for the Rockies. East Idaho ties it up in the bottom of the fourth, and we have 2 on, runners on the corner. With 2 out, Grady Rasmussen with a fielder's choice, RBI. At a 4-6. Thompson had to try to make the play to keep the one-run lead, but a dangerous play throwing across his body back to second base. Hepworth takes ball 1. Madsen just needs an out here. Throws the strike. Runner off to second, and defensive indifference will allow him to take the base. One to Hepworth. Fastball outside. No good for a ball. Good hold by Diamond. Here's the pitch. To third and over the body of Bo Lloyd. 1 run comes around to score. A second one sent. Throw to the plate is late and through the glove of Reed Gross allows Hepworth to go from first to second. So a 2 RBI single for Diamond Hepworth gives East Idaho the lead. Hepworth moves on to second base on the throw home. And as we move, still with 2 outs, just 1 man on now, but in scoring position, East Idaho is taking control of this game. Barry and Rasmussen come around to score. Madsen throws a first pitch strike to the number 9 man, Matt Hansen. Started all over again. The game was moving quickly for the Outlaws. Here's the pitch. 0-2 on a swing and miss. Hansen cannot catch up to the fastball. He struck out his first time up. But now as the Outlaws move to the 5th, they're going to need to slow things down and get a little bit of bat work going. Curveball is a punch out to end the inning, so it ends well, but 3 runs come in the meantime for Madsen and the Outlaws. Down 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy boards. We head to the top of the 5th next on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and MyLocalRadio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Hi there, Craig Dearden with Castle Rock Chevrolet right here in Evanston. Of course, it's about finding you that perfect vehicle, but at Castle Rock, it's about a lot more. It's using our experience to get you the best rate. We will get you the vehicle that you've always wanted. It's about knowing your vehicle is in the right hands. Throughout the buying experience here at Castle Rock Chevrolet, we're here for you. If you're ready to buy a new truck, come to Castle Rock. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
0-2 pitch and a swing and a miss by Chris Perriman. Throw down to first, and there are 2 gone. So Kimball Matson goes down on 2 pitches, out to center field, and then Chris Perriman goes down on 4. 2 out in the top of the 5th inning. Evanston down 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Brandon Wicks to the plate. Here's the pitch, fastball taken for a strike. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by the Country Fan Fest giveaway and the My Local Radio Summer Party Pack giveaway. 3-day pass, 4 3-day passes and a parking pass to the Country Fan Fest in Tooele, Utah at the end of July. Foul ball down the third baseline puts the count at 0-2 for Brandon Wicks. Again, mentioning Kimball Matson had 21 pitches in the 4th inning, had just 38 through the first 2. Gave up 3 singles and the first walk of the game. That allowed East Idaho to come around and put 3 men at home. And the Outlaws with no one on and 2 outs here in the 5th. Quickly running out of outs to respond. Down in the dirt. Wicks takes the ball, puts the count at 1-2. Here's the pitch, breaking ball down the third base side, stays fair and past the glove of Fulmer. Single with 2 gone for Brandon Wicks. Brings up Reed Gross. Gross is 0 for 2 in the day. Pop out and a ground out into a double play, so a tough day for him so far. Tough day for a lot of the Outlaws. Few hits here and there. We have yet to see an extra base hit from either side. Been dink and dunk baseball so far. Off the stretch, swing and a miss by Gross. It's a herky-jerky move by Drake once he goes into the stretch, and that may mess with the hitter's timing a little bit, which is maybe why we haven't seen too many multi-hit innings, period. Fastball down to Fulmer. Eats him up a little bit, and everyone's safe. First and second, infield single. Well, a couple of innings ago, we saw a ground ball hit Seth Lloyd on the shoulder a little bit, and as he comes to the plate, he's laughing as that ball hit Fulmer in the shoulder, and he's saying, yeah, I know exactly what that is all about. We have a mound visit, giving Seth a little bit of time to get ready with 2 on and a 2-run deficit here in the 5th inning. Back-to-back singles for the Outlaws. Seven hits on the day for Evanston. Drake stays on the mound. Everyone back into their positions after the infield conference. Drake versus Seth Lloyd. First pitch to Lloyd. Chopped down the second base side. Gloved over there, and the pitcher Drake makes his way over. So a 4-3 McGuire-Jepson to Curtis Drake put out. And the Outlaws strand 2 in the 5th inning and trail by 2 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning next on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When your doctor and pharmacist work together to create a customized medication for you, it's a powerful partnership. Medication customization is called compounding. City Drug is the only pharmacy in Southwest Wyoming that offers compounded medications for hormone replacement, pain management, veterinary, and more. City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy, working to make life better for you, your family, and your pets. At the corner of 10th and Main, Evanston. Stop in today.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
Uintah County School District Number 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uintah County School District Number 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're working with, at Uintah County School District Number 1, you will always find us striving for the pathway to excellence.
Official game time start was at 11:02 a.m. It is 2 minutes before the 1 hour mark of a 2 hour time limit, and we are in the bottom of the 5th inning of this contest. Griffin Mitchell, he's still at first. Kimball Madsen stays in for a 5th inning of work on the mound. And it is 1-2-3 up. McGuire Jepson leading off for East Idaho and up 2-0 on the count. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau. There's never a bad time to visit the Bear Lake Valley, a recreational paradise. Visit bearlake.org and plan your fun today. Count moves to 2-1 against Jepson. After him, it's Curtis Drake and Jaden Schwab do third. Strike 2 on a fastball. Back-to-back finds in the zone for Madsen on that fastball. One finger in the dirt. Looking for the strikeout. Misses low, and Jepson takes it. Full count. Madsen on the full count. Here's the pitch. Hit out to short. It's in between the gap. Picked up a long throw, though. Infield single all the way for McGuire Jepson. His first hit of the day, he was 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout up to that point. Well, win or lose by either side, at least up to this point. You can't say you were cheated in this contest because there has not been an error committed by either side. I would be one cruel scorekeeper to give an error to either one of those shortstop or third base shoulder knocks on weird bounces on balls in the infield. One for Seth Lloyd and one for, oh, who was that? It was Nick Fulmer over at third last inning. 1-0 count. Second pitch into shallow center field. Brandon Wicks has a read on it and makes the catch. Throws back to first, trying to knock off Jepson, maybe cheating a little bit. Jepson's in safely. One pitch out. Jaden Schwab up to the plate. One gone, one on. 2-run lead in the bottom of the 5th for East Idaho. Trey Armstrong on deck. Schwab, the shortstop, is 0 for 2, flown out opposite field both times to right field. First pitch to Madsen, taken for a strike. Madsen taking his time with a runner on first. Jepson with a decent lead. Taking off for second, fastball delivered on a hit and run. Fouled off, out of play. Jaden Schwab goes down 0-2. Runner retreats back to the bag. Now past that 1 hour mark, and we are well past the halfway mark of a scheduled 7-inning game. Off the stretch, curveball, back to the mound. They call to go for 2. The throw is off. It is no outs, and that was a poor decision there to go for 2 because it's a weird turn. Brendan Thompson got pulled off the bag on the turnaround. You had one surely. And that would have been 2 outs with a man on second. Instead, it's first and second with 1 out, and there's your first error of the game. Madsen looked like he wanted to go to first base, and then someone in the infield, I'm not sure who, called 2, so he turned around, obliged, and is credited with the error as a thank you. That brings up Trey Armstrong, who takes a ball 1. Davis Berry stands on deck. Good lead at second base. Look back in the throw home. Knocked to second field. Just chance for 1 here. 4-3 put out. Thompson to Mitchell. 2 gone. And Trey Armstrong's retired. Both runners advance, so Madsen could have been out of that inning. But instead, he'll have to face 1 more. Davis Berry is that man with 2 men in scoring position and a 2-run deficit already. It's been a good outing so far for Kimball. Just too many singles strung together last frame. And now looking to get out of this one without giving up an unearned run. First pitch, fouled off. Here's the second, breaking ball, misses. 1-1 count to Barry. Here's the pitch home, high up. Barry takes that, 2-1. Nick Fulmer, the man on deck. Barry in the day, 0 for 1, walked and scored last inning, and may do that again this inning. He's up 3-1. Madsen trying to stay away of the fat part of the zone and now can't find the corners. See if he goes breaking ball here. Goes fastball, hit up foul, out of play down the third base side, full count. So Madsen needs a strikeout or some help from his defense here. Just needs to find the zone. Does. Hit up into play. Out to center. Brandon Wicks calling everyone off under the baseball and makes the catch. So Outlaws strand 2 of East Idaho's runners, and we head to the top of the 6th next. 3-1 still the score. Evanston down on the Impact Physical Therapy Board on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
On the construction site, time is money. The professionals at Ellingford Brothers have top quality cement ready to go whenever and wherever you need it. Make sure your timelines are met. Have everything you need delivered right to your job site. Whether it's ready-mix concrete, custom crushed sand and gravel, pit run or road base, with 2 dedicated batch plants, you can count on Ellingford Brothers, delivering on time for generations. 221 County Road in Evanston.
6th inning here at Giants Field, and the Outlaws still in search of their first win of this tournament. 4th of July weekend, 4-day tournament. 3-1 the score. East Idaho over Evanston. Griffin Mitchell leading off the inning and taking a big hack on the first pitch delivered and missing. So Griffin Mitchell, Bo Lloyd, Ryan Fisher, your 3 due up in the inning for Evanston. First pitch was a swing and miss. Second pitch, a curveball swing and miss delivered by Drake, and he's got Mitchell down 0-2 on the count. Griffin looking a little bit eager in this at-bat. Here's the pitch. Takes outside. Good hold there for a ball. Griffin hitting much higher than he did last year, hitting at 375 into the day. Curveball. Under it, though, won't get out of the infield. Out to the shortstop area. The third baseman, Nick Fulmer, had the read on it and makes the catch. Brings Bo Lloyd up to the plate. Bo is 2 for 2. 2 singles. As we mentioned previously in this broadcast, still no extra base hits for the Outlaws or the East Idaho Rockies. Dink and dunk baseball so far. Evanston will take whatever they can get down to their final 5 outs. First pitch high and outside, or high up and taken rather by Lloyd. Drake with the second delivery. In the zone. Fouled up. Maybe in play. Hansen looking for it and makes the grab. Lost it in the sun, but Matt Hansen at the catcher spot finally sees it and sprints out about 7-8 feet away from where he was standing already to make the second out of the inning. 2 down and Ryan Fisher up to the plate. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by 307 Service Experts, Southwest Wyoming's #1 trusted residential service company. First pitch to Fisher is a curveball in there for a zone, dumped right in. The 307 Service Experts number to call to fix it all, 307-789-6719. That's 789-6719. 0-1 pitch. Curveball followed up by a fastball. Both of them called for strikes. And an 0-2 count to Fisher. Here's the 0-2 fastball, knocked opposite field, and a great glove on the line drive by the first baseman, Trey Armstrong. Reaching out to make an ultimate Frisbee catch out there. We head to the bottom of the 6th next. Outlaws down to their final 3 in the top of the 7th. When that comes around, first they have to hold East Idaho scoreless and keep it a 2-run deficit. Griffin Mitchell will come out to pitch this bottom of the 6th inning when we return on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN and MyLocalRadio.com.
There is no job too small or too big. You'll find what you need at the Lumberyard in Evanston. We carry over 25,000 products under one roof. If we don't have it, we can order everything you need to finish every project, large or small. The Lumberyard also delivers. Make sure you always check the Lumberyard first. Excellent prices, great customer service, and quality products. Now you can even shop online at thelumberyard.com. The Lumberyard, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
When you need body work or a windshield replacement, it can be as simple as dropping your vehicle off and picking it up a couple of days later. T-Bar-S Body Shop works directly with your insurance company to save you time and hassle. We know it isn't convenient to have a vehicle in the shop. That's why we work hard to repair and restore as quickly as possible to get you back on the road. Make it hassle-free. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar-S Body Shop, stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Fulmer leads off for the East Idaho Rockies. Lefty on righty matchup. Griffin Mitchell delivers a fastball for a foul off on the first pitch. Fulmer 1 for 2, struck out and singled. Here's the 0-1. Missing low for a ball. So Kimball Madsen goes 5 complete, throws 77 in all, 6 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk. Curveball by Griffin misses on the outside edge, 2-1. 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. All in all, a pretty good day from Kimball, but he's saddled with the loss as of right now. High fastball fouled off down the right field side, puts the count even at 2. Grady Rasmussen due up after Fulmer, followed by the number 8 man, Diamond Hepworth. Mitchell misses, goes to the backstop. 3-2 count. Scoreboard still says 2-2, so I wonder if I missed something there, if that was a timeout, or if they missed something. 3-2 to Madsen, or to Thompson rather, over at second base, and a 4-3 put out. 4-3 put out for Brendan Thompson. Kimball Madsen actually out of the game now. Looks like Jagger Mitchell is in over at third base. Grady Rasmussen up to the plate, fouls off the first. Rasmussen is 1 for 2. Reached first base both times, second time by way of a fielder's choice. Curveball hit up high into the air. Griffin thinks he's got a read on it. Called off by the third baseman, Jagger Mitchell. 2 up, 2 down. And the Outlaws doing their job to get to the 7th inning with a chance to tie or win. There will be plenty of time if they can get a tie. We are still just a 1 hour and 12 minutes into this contest on a 2-hour time limit. First pitch to Hepworth, way high, and Hepworth never even gets that bat off his shoulder, barely even loads. Second pitch from Griffin. Outside and missing for a ball. 2-0. Here's the 2-0. In there for a strike. Fastball by Griffin. Due up for the Outlaws in the 7th at 7-8-9. Thompson, Mitchell, that being Jagger and Chris Perriman. 3-1 count to Hepworth. Fastball, strike 2, full count. I mentioned last week that Jagger came in with a near 500 batting average, but his indicator said it would drop. A walk earned by Hepworth, and after several games with the doubleheader of Casper, followed by the tournament at Rocky Mountain, baseball over in Utah, and then this tournament, it has dropped significantly down into the, now I think, high 300s. Not to diminish what he's done this year for the Outlaws, sitting at 381. It's just when he was sitting at nearly 500 with that many at-bats, and I took a look at that batting average on balls in play, you thought, well, that just seems unsustainable, especially for a first-year Outlaw. And he has come back to earth in the last week or so. But as he will be due up second for the Outlaws in his first at-bat of the day, he will say, okay, I'll come back to earth, but not quite yet. Just let me get a hit here. And he's been due for a hit for a little while. Griffin hits Hansen on the second pitch, so 2 on after a walk and a hit batsman. Turns the lineup over to McGuire Jepson, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Ground out, strikeout, single. Here's the first pitch to Jepson, taken for a ball. High delivery by Mitchell. Got 2 quick outs now through the last 2 batters, struggling to find the zone. 1-1 count. Goes back to the fastball here. Off the stretch. Misses low. 2-1. Try it again for Mitchell. Chop foul by Jepson. 2-2 count. Went down the third base side. Jagger Mitchell was chasing after it as it went into the East Idaho dugout. Here's the 2-2 fastball. Hit hard, out to left, and foul. Out into the bullpen and beyond. Try the 2-2 again. Goes curveball, looped out into left field, drops in front of Perriman. Runner Hepworth being held up at third. Bases loaded for the number 2 man, Curtis Drake, to the plate. Drake could be coming out trying to attempt a complete game, and he would love to be doing so with a couple insurance runs or 2 if he can come through right here. 2 gone. Pitcher versus pitcher. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch misses high. Down low, good block by Reed Gross to keep the ball from going to the backstop. Not that a ball that hits the backstop here at Giants Field is necessarily a run. The brick back gives it a little bounce, and also it's not a very deep backstop. Fastball taken for a strike, and it was a hold all the way by Drake on a 2-0 lead. Here's the 2-0, curveball misses. 3-1. Mitchell needs a strike to avoid walking in a run. Here's the pitch. Taken for a ball. Drake gets the RBI on the walk. 4-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Let's look down to the Outlaws dugout. I see no action. There is a mound visit from Reed Gross coming out to Griffin after walking in the run. Diamond Hepworth, the man coming around to score. He reached on a walk with 2 outs. The first pitch, first batter, Fulmer, went down on a ground out on a full count, and then it was just 2 pitches on a pop out for Grady Rasmussen to be retired. And ever since then, ever since that 2-pitch at bat, and I suppose even before it, that first at bat, Griffins struggled to find the zone today. So bases stay loaded, and a 2-0 count to Jaden Schwab. You just got to put something in play here. Timeout taken at the plate by Schwab. Still no sign of a change over at the Outlaws dugout. Count goes 3-0. Here's the 3-0, bunt shown, pulled back, strike 1. Trey Armstrong on deck, still 2 outs, bases loaded, 3-1, hit to short, picked up on a tough bounce, tops to second base, 6-4, and the inning ends, but not before another run comes around, 3 outs away. That's all the Outlaws have. That's all East Idaho needs as we head to the top of the 7th next on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
At Trona Valley, we are proud to offer choices. Those monthly service fees that banks charge on checking accounts can really add up. Trona Valley offers checking accounts with no monthly service fees or per check fees, no minimum balance requirements, and some accounts offer the opportunity to earn interest on balances. If you're ready for a checking account that gives you more for less, open an account at Trona Valley. If you'd like to know more about our checking accounts, give us a call at 800-331-6268. Trona Valley, member NCUA.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Have you been saying no to wearing your jewelry because of a missing stone, a broken chain, or a ring that's just too small? Or are you interested in redesigning your ring altogether? Jeff at Seavers Jewelers can repair or create almost all jewelry at extremely competitive prices.
Brendan Thompson leads off the top of the 7th inning and swings at a first pitch delivered by Curtis Drake, going for the complete game here in rather quick fashion, I might add. 12:22 on the clock. Second pitch, hit out for a single. Thompson not ready to give in quite yet, just beyond the infield dirt and beyond the glove of the second baseman, McGuire Jepson. Leadoff single for Brendan Thompson. Jagger Mitchell up in place of Kimball Madsen. Jagger's first at-bat of the day. Thompson. Short lead at first. Mitchell takes the first pitch. Ball 1. Outlaws need 3, so you can't be too fancy on the base pass. Little chopper down the first base side. The easy play made, one unassisted, tagging Mitchell down the line. Advances Thompson onto second base with the number 9 hitter Chris Perriman up to the plate. Perriman a 1 for 2 with a ground out and a single. Brandon Wicks on deck. First pitch to Perriman. Got under it. Heading out of play. Perriman was stranded on his way between first and second after getting a leadoff single back in the 3rd. Second pitch, swing and a miss, down 0-2. It looked like the promising start to an inning, but it ended 2 batters later on a 1-6-3 double play. Oh, 2 pitch, taken and sat down looking. Out number 2. Outlaws down to their final opportunity here. Brandon Wicks. One man on him, Brendan Thompson. And the tying run still on deck. Wicks 1 for 3, singled in the 5th. First pitch from Drake, taken for a ball. Outside fastball from Curtis. Second pitch, under it. It's up high, it's foul, and it's out of play, luckily for Wicks. Hits back and hits a car. Right back where I was parked before I moved, luckily. One to Wicks. Good lead at second. Fastball outside, 2-1. Drake goes home. Chop foul. Down to his final strike, 2-2, Brandon Wicks. Needing to get on base some way, somehow, to keep the hope alive for the Outlaws. Still plenty of time in the 2-hour allotted limit for this game, but not a lot of time in terms of outs. Down to their final for Evanston. Pitch from Drake, taken for a ball, fills the count. Drake looks home. Hansen sets up. Here's the pitch. Curveball and low in the dirt. Brandon Wicks keeps the Outlaws alive, drawing a walk. Putting 2 on and bringing the tying run to the plate. And Reed Gross, certainly not a home run threat for the Outlaws, but he's 1 for 3 on the day and one of the better hitters for Evanston to have in this opportunity coming to the plate. Hitting a shade under 400 at 384 on the year. Takes fastball inside. 4-1, had to duck out of the way of that. (1-0), breaking ball, stays out, 2-0. So if you're East Idaho, how long do you let Curtis Drake go here? He's pitched well today, has the tying run on deck, but has 2 outs. Quick mound visit between him and Hansen. Board says 2-2. I have it at 2-0. 2-0 is the count. So they just didn't clear the board. (2-0) from Drake, make it 3-0 as he misses outside. Into the set. Drake goes home. Misses, and the bases have gone loaded. The go-ahead is Seth Lloyd up to the plate. 2 outs. Evanston has not had the bases loaded this entire game, and I think we may have our answer here as we have a quick visit. Manager to pitcher. Ball hasn't been taken out of his hands yet, and it will not. Just a quick visit. Word of encouragement, and Curtis Drake will face Seth Lloyd after a 4-pitch walk. Given up to Reed Gross. Still just needs 1 out. First pitch to Seth. Inside edge for a strike. Thompson led off with a single. Then Jagger grounded out, followed by a strikeout by Perriman. Fastball outside for a 1-1 count. And then back-to-back walks by Brandon Wicks and Reed Gross have the bases loaded. Here's the 1-1. Chopped over the first baseman's head. Just missed it. 1 run comes around, a second. Tying run moves to third base on a tough fielder. Second baseman missed it, first baseman missed it. 4-3 the score. And that's it for Curtis Drake. Mound visit number 2. Hand the ball off, and we will have a pitching change. And we'll take a break here and come back with the the conclusion of this game, or at least of this inning, on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
Altitude Evanston is now the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti. With the same great staff and 5 locations, we have an even larger selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to serve Uinta County. Visit one of our 2 Evanston locations, 100 Wasatch Road, or the newest location at the old Sonic building at the end of the Walmart parking lot. At Rocky Mountain Yeti, we're committed to providing each customer with the best car buying experience. Rocky Mountain Yeti, we are legend driven.
Think about that suit you wear every week to church. Is it kind of dingy? When was the last time you had it dry cleaned? It's a fact that if your clothes are cleaned and pressed, you feel better about yourself. Think about any man or woman in a crisp military uniform, or a man in a clean suit with a fresh starch shirt. Look and feel your best. Have your suits and special clothes dry cleaned by the professionals at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square in Evanston. Don't forget, bring your clothes to Joe's.
Seth Lloyd batting helmet off, retreating back to first base. After the extended break for the Evanston Outlaws, 2 RBI single with 2 gone. Knocked right over the head of first and second base and just past the glove of Trey Armstrong to continue this game. 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. 4-3 the score. Reed Gross the tying run at third base. New pitcher in for East Idaho, Wyatt Gilbert. Left-handed pitcher, has kind of a low, exaggerated delivery to the plate, but comes over the top with the ball. Long, lanky hitter, and they bring in the lefty to face the left-handed hitter, Griffin Mitchell. Matt Hansen back into the crouch. Still 2 gone for Evanston. Situational substitution here. Gilbert with the first pitch. Ball gets past Hansen, bouncing out down the third baseline. That keeps Reed from being able to break for home. He slaps his hands together, just wishing it had gone to the backstop. 1-0 to Mitchell. This is the final opportunity for the Outlaws. Seth Lloyd was able to advance on to second on the missed throw. Here's pitch number 2. Drops into the zone for a strike. Gilbert taking his time. Now comes home on it. High swing and a miss. Got Griffin to go up the ladder. 1-2. Evanston back again down to their final strike. See where Gilbert goes. Hansen sets out to his left. Fastball fouled off. Stays alive. Fifth pitch of the at-bat coming up. What a fortunate break for East Idaho and a nice block by Hansen to keep the ball in front of him on that first pitch that went wild. Throw up, chop down, went up high with it. Good field at third and the throw to first in time. East Idaho holds on to win 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Reed Gross, the tying run, stranded at third. That's it for the Outlaws today. They'll be back again to play PCH tomorrow. I think they said 6 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be back with post-game coverage after this on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
History from the gangsters of the past like Babyface Nelson, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Bonnie and Clyde are at the Legal Tender restaurant located inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the motel. During his FBI career, Dub worked with many other famous agents like Elliot Ness and Sam Calley to take the criminals down. From the names on the menu to the nostalgia on the walls, notorious figures from the 1920s are all around. Come and enjoy a delicious meal surrounded by history today at the Legal Tender restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston.
4-3 the final on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston falls to East Idaho, and they fall to 0-3 in the Jackson Invitational Tournament here in early July, 4th of July weekend. I guess when you have the 4th of July on a Wednesday, it could be the weekend before, the weekend after. I usually go with the weekend after, or the weekend following, the week of, so let's call this 4th of July weekend. Evanston brings 2 home in the 7th inning. Nice piece of hitting by Seth Lloyd with 2 gone and 2 strikes against him. Check that 1 strike against him. But a 6-3 put out for Griffin Mitchell and a save by Wyatt Gilbert on 5 pitches. Holds on to the victory. All runs earned today for both sides, so no one got cheated. Add up some more stats and come back with them next on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Looking for a new dentist? Look no further. McKay Frankham has been in Evanston for 18 years, maintains affordable prices and covers everything from root canals to dentures to cosmetic dentistry.
Hi, I'm Dr. McKay Frankham, and I invite you to come and see me at 170 Arrowhead Drive in Evanston. Our goal is to give you a reason to smile. Excellent customer service, excellent results, and at affordable, reasonable rates.
McKay Frankham, for your family's dental needs.
Oh no, the septic tank is backed up again.
Don't be concerned about your septic tank if it acts up. Hi, I'm Lane Bowen, owner of Rocket Sanitation. Just call us for all of your septic needs. Did you know your tank should be pumped every 5 years? Have Rocket Sanitation do it. Rocket Sanitation can install manhole-style lids for inspections, repairs, and maintenance. Rocket Sanitation also sells an easy-to-use, specially formulated septic treatment. We also rent portable toilets for all occasions. Rocket Sanitation in Evanston. Not the biggest, just the best.
Curtis Drake, the winning pitcher today, nearly went complete, but came up a third of an inning shy, goes 6.2. With the win, 8 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, and those were 2 of the 3 last batters that he faced. 1 strikeout in the game, also coming in the 7th inning. And Wyatt Gilbert on 5 pitches gets the 6-3 putout, so he is the guy awarded with the save. Losing pitcher, Kimball Madsen, 5 complete. 3 runs given up, 3 earned. And a walk, 5 strikeouts. Griffin Mitchell went 1 inning with 1 hit, 1 run, 2 walks, and a hit batsman. Brandon Wicks went 1 for 3 with a run scored and a walk. Reed Gross 1 for 3 with a walk as well. Seth Lloyd 3 for 4, 3 singles with 2 RBIs. There was not an extra base hit in today's game for either side. Griffin Mitchell 0 for 3 in the contest. Check that, 0 for 4 in the contest. Bo Lloyd 2 for 3 with a run scored. Pair of singles. Ryan Fisher goes 0 for 2 with an RBI on a sac fly. Brendan Thompson 1 for 3 getting a hit in his last at-bat to lead off the 7th inning. Kimball Madsen goes 0 for 2. Jagger Mitchell 0 for 1. And Chris Perriman 1 for 3. Over on the other side of things, McGuire Jepson 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. Curtis Drake finishes 1 for 3 with an RBI on a walk with the bases loaded. Jaden Schwab finishes off 0 for 4. Trey Armstrong 1 for 3. Davis Berry finishes 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Nick Fulmer, he is 1 for 3. Grounded out, was part of a double play, rather. Struck out once as well. Grady Rasmussen 1 for 3. Diamond Hepworth 1 for 2 with a strikeout, a single, an RBI, a walk, and a run scored. And Matt Hansen 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, but was hit in his final plate appearance. Those are your final stats, and that's it for the Outlaws today. We will not be here tomorrow or Sunday. Quite frankly, we just got priced out of being able to bring you all of this tournament here at Jackson on 4th of July weekend. Not enough, not the availability in our price range anywhere near to it, room-wise. So that's it for us until next week, when we will be bringing you games from Rock Springs, as the Division Series will be played in one day there at Rock Springs doubleheader. The Outlaws trying to improve their seeding heading in to the AA state tournament at the end of this month and first couple of days of August. This has been a First Bank presentation of Outlaws Baseball. Again, 4-3 the final score. East Idaho defeats Evanston, the post 41 Outlaws. I'm Jake Hibbard. We will see you again next week.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holders. Today's executive producer is Val Cook. Sales manager is Julie Burley. Office manager is Kayleen Anderson. KNYN sports director is Jake Hibbard, and KADQ sports director is Ryan Steinecker. Production assistants are AJ Lamb and Jordan Bowie. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in.